here. So normally we do these where we show a tape and you talk, and we show a tape and you talk. But in this case, I just want you to talk because the top of the draft is fascinating to me. I host a podcast every week with Field and Mel and all that. We got the Titans at 1, we got the Browns at 2, we got the Giants at 3. They are all very much interrelated with each other. Take me through what we are expecting as of this moment at the top of the draft.
The Tennessee Titans hold all the cards at the top of the draft. If they decide that Cam Ward is their quarterback of the future, it's end of conversation. Nobody else can get up there. But if they decide that there's any uncertainty and they open it up, then I think the New York Giants absolutely would have interest in trading up to 1. The Cleveland Browns might have interest in trading up to 1. And the Titans could get a whole lot in return to move back to get one of these other elite players. But if they stick on Cam Ward, and I think the feeling is that that's going to be the case. They're not there yet, but there's mounting evidence that that'll be the case. Cam Ward goes 1. It leaves Cleveland at 2. Now, I think Cleveland was hoping to get Cam Ward, but it doesn't look like he's going to be available unless they trade up. In which case, they're looking at the idea that Travis Hunter or Abdul Carter, the two best players in this draft, would be there for Cleveland to choose from. They could pick one or the other, setting up the possibility that the New York Giants, who have been in the dark, waiting on Aaron Rodgers, waiting for a quarterback solution, tried to trade up to number 3 last year to get Drake May and couldn't, and now find themselves at the number 3 spot this year, might be in position to take the quarterback that a lot of people have linked to them earlier back in the season when Shedeur Sanders had his giant cleats at the Alamo Bowl. So New York could be in position to take Shedeur Sanders, which would be a great scenario for the New England Patriots, because if 2 quarterbacks go in front of the Patriots at 4, that would leave one of the elite players falling to them at 4, and that would be how the first 4 picks potentially could be shaping up today, 5 weeks from the NFL draft.
And we may not know until we get a whole lot closer, including on the clock, what some of these decisions are going to wind up being. So let's focus on the Giants for a minute here, because they're an interesting team here. It strikes me they have 2 options. And I can do something that I used to do on the radio called unsolicited advice. The Giants don't need advice from me, but I'm going to give it to them anyway. Here's the bottom line. If you love Shedeur Sanders, that's the end of the conversation.
Yep.
Assuming that he's there, you take him. He's your quarterback of the future, and you go forward. But if, indeed, you would be making a selection there because you need an answer at quarterback and you haven't otherwise found one, here's my solution. Sign one of these veterans. Russell Wilson seems like the perfect option. He'll come here to the New York area. I think he would really like the chance to play in New York. And obviously, he's a competent and seasoned veteran. Let him hold down the fort for a little while. Take one of the 2 outstanding stars in this draft at number 3, whether it's Travis Hunter or Abdul Carter, whichever one is sitting there or whichever one you like better. And then, again, I will keep saying this name, Tyler Shuck, quarterback, Louisville. He's going to be, I think, the 4th quarterback taken in this draft. I think there is a real chance that happens in round 1. If it doesn't, the Giants have the 2nd pick in round 2, so they can figure out a way to sort of maneuver their way around that. But that feels to me like a really nice path towards having the bridge quarterback, towards having the young developmental quarterback, and getting an outstanding player on your roster all at once.